How did you get away with that?
Well, the chopper.
Well, let me tell you, Liz, he's been getting away with a lot of stuff. Hi guys, welcome back to the Shannon Show. Hello, if you're new, so today's video is going to be a reaction / watch along / commentary video on The Crown Season 4, Episode 4. I hope everybody is doing as well as can be, and I really do hope everybody is being as proactive as possible in supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. And if you're still on the lookout for some resources, I've linked some in the description. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts on my commentary. I'm always up for a chat, I'm always up for debate. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. No hard feelings. And if you really like this video, consider subscribing and helping you get out. So episode 4. Episode 3 was some drama. Like, I'm literally still thinking about episode 3. Like, I'm literally gonna go back and watch it because it was just a lot. Poor Diana. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt sorry for Charles as well. It's a lot to handle, but this episode is looking like it's gonna be a bit downbeat, possibly depressing, hence my outfit. We have Margaret Thatcher back, you know, her slow ass. She's back. Like I said in my I'm not really feeling Gillian Anderson as Margaret Thatcher. I love her in Sex Education, but I'm just not feeling her as Margaret. But you know, I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. You know, this is what we've been given. So yeah, let's just get into it, guys. Headphones and my glasses. Splendid. Let us commence. Paris, 1982.
Ready.
I feel like something bad happened at this event. Like somebody crashed, maybe? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I was just being a bit too cynical. And here she is. Oh, sis does not look very well.
Prime Minister, when you first came to power, you told me you hated seeing Britain in decline and that you were going to get the house in order. Now, almost 3 years on, we have inflation at 12%, unemployment of 3 million, and rioting and civil unrest in several major cities.
Oh, and all the tables have turned now. Now it's Liz giving it to Margaret.
Prime Minister, are you all right?
Perfectly, thank you.
Not very convincing, sis.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
So unprofessional.
No, not at all.
So emotional.
We even have paper hankies.
Oh.
Or a brandy?
Oh, she came stacked. She came prepared.
Whiskey, if you have one.
Oh, it's like that, Margaret. You know, sometimes you just need a little drink, you know. I feel you, sis. Must be early in the morning as well. Okay, girl.
And my favourite, Mark. A very special child.
She said favourite, you know. And it's no surprise that the son is the favourite. I feel like sons are always the favourite. At one point. Because I feel like there's never really one set standard. I mean, if your family is messy as well, there's never really one solid favourite. Like, I feel like at one point we all had our turn. In my family anyway.
Has gone missing. He has been competing in the Paris-Dakar car rally.
Oh, that was her son. Okay.
He and his teammates had driven through France, crossed into Algeria, and entered the Sahara Desert.
Okay, so he didn't run away. He just literally got lost.
We're not lost. I know exactly what I'm doing.
You know them ones when you don't want to admit that you're lost. I've been there.
The Prime Minister said something interesting today about her son.
Was it about his sense of direction?
Cheeky.
Who would do that? Openly admit preferring one child to another, especially twins.
Any honest parent?
Has any of you guys as parents admitted to having a favourite? My parents haven't, but I have a feeling I know who is. I feel like I am up in the ranks. I feel like I was a solid favourite at one point. I feel like I am up there. I think I know who is their favourite child right now. And I think they know they are the favourite child as well right now. But then we also have an only son situation, which also adds another kind of intricate thing because, you know, it's the only son. But yeah, do let me know.
All right, you first. Who's yours?
Anne.
You said that alarmingly quickly.
Well, because it didn't require thought.
I thought Anne was his favourite.
And your favourite is...
I don't know.
Liar.
Well, who? Go on. Philip. Oh, you can't just leave.
Watch me.
Philip!
Anxiety over Mark's abilities aren't new. Before the race, he was...
I mean, it's definitely not Andrew right now, is it? It's the Falklands, isn't it? Oh, the Argentinian flag. They're setting it up for the war. I'm guessing it says something along the lines of Argentinians own this.
Ustedes son los ilegales.
I mean, he didn't lie. It's a bit cheeky.
Oíd mortales el grito sagrado.
Gotta give it to the Argentinians though. They really did try and hold their ground. Shame about the result.
I'd like you to arrange for me to see my 4 children.
She has to book an appointment with her children. Oh my god.
In private, one at a time. Perhaps a short briefing document ahead of each meeting.
Oh my gosh, darling.
One would hate to appear uninformed.
Well, unmotherly. That would be so fucking annoying to have to do.
I'll show you that.
Oh, that must be the daughter, the one that's not the favourite.
So you're head boy now?
I'm afraid it's unleashed the latent policeman in me. Discipline is important, and I happen to have discovered a taste for enforcing it.
Is it?
I had someone sent down last term.
Sent down where?
Home. For smoking.
Weren't you almost caught for smoking once?
Almost, yes. But I was clever enough to get away with it.
Oh, is it? Getting away with things. Interesting.
Isn't that a little unfair?
You ain't lying there, sis. You ain't lying there.
Gave me a bottle of white wine as a gift, which turned out to be...
Oh,
What?
come on, sis.
They even went to the trouble of chilling it.
How many pisses does that take?
I read your reports. If you need any extra help.
Don't worry. I've met all the Cambridge admissions people. They're going to make it happen. They're no fools. It's good for them, too.
And he's not even lying.
People will always want me. And what do you expect me to do about that? Say no? There has to be some upside to being who we are.
Ooh, interesting.
And some return for what we do for the country.
Okay, I do like this Joe the Crown, but I am anti-monarchy. It's a bit ironic, but I am anti-monarchy. What a difficult life they all have.
Managed to narrow down the search to a section of the Sahara. The bad news is that still leaves us with a search area approximately 130,000 square miles.
Will you put that into context for me?
Bigger than the entire United Kingdom.
How they did that context as well.
Not now.
I'm sorry, the Foreign Secretary insisted.
Shit, Shady.
How will it possibly end up well if we do nothing? Our people, far from home, their lives are in danger, Charles.
Well, their lives won't be in danger if they just go back to the UK, babe. Okay, it's Anne's turn next. Okay, the Queen's riding that horse, Shady.
Journalists, photographers who just got it in for me. Bastards.
Well, if you will keep calling them that.
I told them to naff off. Once. And can you blame me?
Yeah, I would have told them to F off as well.
I don't want praise or attention or thanks. But I'm only human. Sometimes even a pit pony needs a pat on the head. It's not easy working in the heat and squalor of a third world country, doing real work. Do I get as much as a mention in any newspaper? Or a thank you? Do I heck?
Charity for gratification and validation. Okay.
And yet all she has to do is put on a frock and she's all over all the front pages and everyone's falling over in shock.
I think she just came for my bitch Diana. Oh no, bitch. You better keep it in check. It's not her fault, sis. What? It's not her fault. You need to find a way to spin the narrative, girl.
Lovely her dumping me.
Because complaining about it ain't going to do nothing for you, sis.
Only there has been talk. Head of the Royal Protection Branch. He felt compelled to mention rumours about a Sergeant Cross and the two of you.
And?
Scotland Yard has recommended his transfer back to desk duties in Croydon.
Don't do that to me.
Oh, it's true. She was. Oh, she was getting pipe elsewhere.
You can't. Here's the one thing that makes me happy.
See, this is a bit rich because she was telling Charles off for him getting Camilla's whack, but she's getting extramarital peen. It's all messy.
You have so much to make you happy.
Then how come none of it does?
Well, again, if you're patient.
Oh, girl.
I just want to smash it all up.
That will pass too.
Is that it? Is doing nothing your solution to everything?
Seems so, sis, and I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go.
Yes. Sorry, I mustn't keep you. I know you have things to do.
You'll find your way back?
Yes.
Yeah, the royal life could never be for me. Too much stress.
I'm delighted to be able to confirm the wonderful news.
Okay, so they found him.
What's this?
It's your favourite toad in the hole.
Yes, I can see that, Mummy, but honestly, where's the gravy?
Oh, I am sorry.
Oh my god.
No sooner are we found than Dad tells me off.
I just thought he could have shown a bit more gratitude to the rescue team.
It was their job, wasn't it? Gratitude for what? They had to wait a whole week. The entire search and rescue operation was a complete farce.
Well, what do you expect from Bedouins?
Okay, now we know why he's like how he's like.
Will you excuse me? I need a top up.
Don't blame your sis.
Intolerable.
It's mothers and sons.
Thank God they were fathers and daughters then.
You and me, dear, we're the support act in this show.
Well, at least she's her dad's favourite.
Tell the Foreign Secretary to come and see me.
He's in Brussels.
Then the Chief of the Defence Staff.
New Zealand.
Then the Defence Secretary.
States.
When we are about to be attacked, I fail to understand the lack of urgency.
Because it's not that deep, sis. It's just a little bit of land.
I want to make a bit of an entry.
So extra. Oh. This must be Andrew.
How did you get away with that?
Well, the chopper.
Well, let me tell you, Liz, he's been getting away with a lot of stuff.
Hardly a matter of national importance.
You're the queen, and I'm second in line to the throne.
Well, you're not anywhere in line anymore, babe.
I had no idea you were even thinking of getting married.
Not. Well, not seriously. Although, this latest one, it's quite something.
Oh, yes, a young, racy American actress.
Yes.
No, young American. Interesting.
And it's unlikely I'd know her from her oeuvre.
You're not familiar with The Awakening of Emily?
No, should I be?
Set in the 1920s, follows a impressionable 17-year-old girl, Koo.
17? I'm not sure I want to know more.
Don't be such a prude, Mummy.
Well, he does like young girls, but he does like them maybe around the same age. A little bit younger, give or take. Interesting.
She meets several twisted and perverted older predators
Oh, interesting.
who seduce the vulnerable, helpless young Emily.
Seduce, okay.
Are you sure it was even legal?
Who cared?
It might come as a shock to you to know that I care.
Do you, though? Do you really, Liz?
Though didn't the previous two Dukes of York also both become king?
Due to the unexpected death or abdication of their elder brothers. But in your case, not only would Charles have to die, you'd probably have to murder any sons he might have.
Duke of York has history in that department too. Richard III.
Yeah, but even with the dead children, you're still not going to be able to do it, babe. Not anymore.
This salmon is delicious.
No, salmon again.
This Falklands thing isn't going to go away. I want your assurance that the Crown would not stand between me and frontline service.
I wouldn't dream of it. We never shirk action in this family, ever. We're no different to anyone else.
That's what I spend my life telling everyone.
Of course, a royal wants to go and defend colonised land. Not much of a surprise there.
This administration is currently...
Go on, Geoffrey.
Say it, Geoffrey.
We will never survive an unnecessary and unaffordable war.
I say, we will not survive not going to war.
It's very split, because I feel like some people admired her after this, and then some people just like, yeah, this war was unnecessary. Personally, I just think, yeah, it was a little piece of land, just give it back to the Argentinians. It was a little piece of land, but you know, colonized thirst, I guess it's very addictive.
Why is Mark so obviously your favourite?
What?
You have twin children, and you clearly prefer one over the other.
Carol, that's not true.
Why you going lie, sis?
Is it just because you had a difficult relationship with your mother?
Darling, I really don't have time for this.
You cannot let it affect your relationship with all women.
Okay. She's spilling the tea.
You favour Mark.
Because he's stronger.
Okay, she's admitting it.
I could not bear how she was prepared to just be a housewife.
Because her husband treated her as such.
That is not true. He tried with your grandmother. There is a limit to what one can do.
Storm out the kitchen, sis. Your mum's saying, oh, your grandma, all she could be is a housewife, and she's making you cook for some men. Get out of there, sis. Oh, she buckled.
I know you're not feeling well, but I would remind you, she's not just your mother-in-law, she's also your queen. Diana!
Okay, they're having problems, Daddy.
Diana!
No such thing.
There are
Diana!
Oh, she's pregnant as fuck, Shadi. Leave the bitch alone. Leave the girl alone.
Honestly, it's pathetic.
Ah. She's about to pop and you're giving her this stress. Oh, poor Diana.
So I was thinking of a wild garden there, wall garden here, kitchen garden there, a sundial garden there.
That taxpayer budget must have came through, Shadi.
Land and the gardens should reflect who I really am, what I'm all about.
So the big idea is you.
She shows no interest. Just talks endlessly about missing London.
Perhaps that's what she likes. Perhaps this part of the world doesn't suit her.
I don't blame her. I'd want to go back to London as well.
When you chose Gloucestershire, I must say I did wonder why.
Anne's just a stone throw away.
Not just Anne. Only a 15-minute drive, I heard.
Camilla and I just hunt together these days, that's all.
Oh, just hunt together? What other animalistic things you getting up to?
How often?
As often as is necessary. More often when I need cheering up.
Necessary.
You know how I hate interfering. It's not for me to tell a grown man what to do.
Period.
But in your position, I might be inclined to worry less about my own happiness and pay a little more attention to the well-being of the mother of my future child.
But this is what happens when you force people to marry someone they don't want. It just never ends up well. She's deciding which one's her favourite.
What's the matter, darling?
Drink.
Okay, Liz, it's one of them nights. Maybe she's realised she doesn't really know her kids.
Was the open door an invitation?
Not that sort of invitation.
I thought I was going to get the cookers tonight.
Charles is lost, but he always has been.
Okay.
And as for Andrew...
Your favourite?
Andrew's the favourite. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. She covered for him.
I was shocked. If he doesn't change, what does that say about us as parents?
She's shocked, but she covered for him.
But I remember insisting that I would never let the nannies do it. Bath time. But when it came to it, I sat in a chair in the background.
She didn't know how to bathe the baby.
You must stop this nonsense. You are a perfectly good mother. And the children are adults now. You know, it's their responsibility to sort themselves out.
If they sort themselves out.
Well, they will. Eventually.
I don't know. I feel like even when your kids are growing up, I feel like parents still have a responsibility, especially if they're really toxic. So yeah, but I feel like sometimes if the person is already like a grown-ass adult, maybe it's like too little too late as well. Is that Andrew?
Godspeed, they shouted. And then, more softly, come back safely.
A lot of people died. So yeah, that was an okay episode. I feel like there was some juicy bits in there and some things that weren't as interesting as the last episode. I think it was going to be always difficult coming after episode 3. I think it was interesting to get some time, one-on-one time with the kids, and seeing, you know, Elizabeth trying to be more maternal with her children. Obviously, they're also teasing the relationship with Charles and Diana and how their marriage just was not great. How Diana's clearly depressed in her pregnancy. I'm kind of wondering if maybe they're going to continue that with the next episode, because I've read a few things about Diana and, you know, her depression through pregnancy and how severe the depression got. So I think that could potentially be interesting if they decide to explore that. Like I said in my prior reactions, I'm really just not a fan of Margaret Thatcher. I didn't really care about her little personal storyline about her and her children. Don't really care about what she's getting up to in Parliament. Don't really care about her period, to be honest. I think this episode was meant to kind of humanise her as a mother, but again, I really just don't care about her as a historical figure and as a character. And I think it is potentially down to Gillian Anderson and her direction. But yeah, do let me know what you thought about this episode. As always, let me know what you thought about my commentary. How did you feel about this whole one-on-one situation with the children? Let me know if you are feeling Margaret Thatcher's storyline. I'd be interested to hear from people who are actually here for it. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you have, don't forget to put my notification bell on so you know when the next reaction is dropping. I'm going to be reacting to every single episode. Reactions 1 to 4 should be out, and so should one scene comparison. I was only given screeners for 1 to 4. So if you're watching this on Sunday, I'm probably in the process of recording my reaction for episode 5 and uploading it. So hopefully episode 5 will also be out today, but if not, it's going to be out tomorrow. But yeah, subscribe and put the notification on so you know when that drops. And yeah, I'm also trying to get to 2.1k. I'm almost there, so I'd appreciate if you help me reach that goal. And thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel so far. Till next time, guys. Bye.